Hey everybody, it's Eric here with Spartan AutoWorks. Today we are doing the part 2 of the Sprinter Saga. So very quickly, this is kind of an update video. Just want to get you updated where I'm at. I was able to get a donor, EIS or EIZ, whatever you want to call it. Got a donor one with a key. Used the VVDI Prog to read it out. Now I will say this thing really kicked my butt. For some reason I was bridging everything over here at the clock connection. But what you're going to do is you're going to go into VVDI Prog, unless for some reason if you use the 608 and you're successful. I was not. That's why we're messing with the VVDI Prog. So VVDI Prog 4 mobilizer bends EIZ W906 with a chip type 9S12D T256. You have your connection point diagram right here. Shows you what you need. For some reason my computer does not like this VVDI Prog software, so it's kind of hard to move around. But anyway, we got our hookups. It's 6-wire hookup, I believe. So we're going to read out our EEPROM. So we're going to hook up. You'll usually hear some clicking, and it's going to read out the EEPROM. EEPROM has been read. So what I did is I saved it from here. I saved it to a USB drive. I took that USB drive, and then that's where the fun really started. I went into Mercedes, I went to Expert, W906 Mechanical, hopefully you can see this, and yeah, we know it could damage the chip, so we're just going to keep going. Then I went to Key Learning. Please select the EIS EEPROM file. So here's where it became really fun. So I had a hard time getting that thing on there. What you're going to do is you're going to go to more options, you're going to take a picture of that, you're going to find your USB drive, and then basically what you're going to do is put copy file to, and then you'll place it here in this W906 NAFTA folder. And then once you get in that folder, which is right here, which is what we had our EEPROM right here. Bam, we got it. VIN, part number, 2 keys. The 2 keys show in the 8 slots. After we went to, hold on, let me go back here. We hooked up our XP400, kind of leaving that out. After we went to that, it goes to the next screen. You can, generate new keys, which is what we did. So we did that. So we're backing up now. Okay, so we're going to back this up to it's going to save the file basically after it generates a key file. And I use a super chip, and once it saved that key file and it generated that super chip, I took this file here that it made, its new file, and I transferred that to a USB drive just to show you that what the new file was. Here it is. Key number of keys 3, key 1, key 2, key 3, and it shows you the rest not used. So now, like I said, I took that back to the USB, and then I took that back over to VVDI Prog, and I wrote it with VVDI Prog. Now I'm just going to write this back just for an example, and loaded my new file, wrote it back. Literally, 2 seconds. Doesn't take very long to write it back. So, failed on this one, but it worked last time. So, nothing goes right when you're trying to demonstrate something, because I've already done this, obviously yesterday. I'm just kind of showing you guys where we're at. So anyway, long story short, we've got it written back. I hooked up with my favorite testing rig right here, this gold car setup, and I've got the original key doesn't work, nor does the new transponder key, or the super chip doesn't work. So I haven't really had a lot of time to mess with it yet, but I'm wondering if this wiring is different for the bladed key versus this one that's probably for the actual IR key. So I got to do some research, figure out the wiring, and see if the wiring is correct. If the wiring is not correct, then we're going to have to get in here and switch some wiring on this thing. But here's where we're at. Sprinter Saga Part 2. Part 3 is hopefully coming soon. I just got to find basically a donor vehicle to try this out on, and we'll have a Part 3. Hopefully it works. Now, I know what you're saying. What about the remote? We haven't got that far yet. First things first, got to test making the transponder, which I think is going to be all good. And so as long as that's all good, then we're going to get to the real magic of getting in this, getting a used remote. We're going to reshell this, and we're going to get, as long as the board's good, and then we're going to put our new transponder in, new shell, old board, and program in an old key to a new EIS. So I got to get a couple more EISs, get a couple more keys, which I got some keys coming. But that's where we're at. Part 2, Sprinter Saga. Part 3 hopefully will be here soon, and hopefully we'll have some success. But right now, this is it, stopping point. But till next time.